Greetings once again to all my watch enthusiasts, friends, and acquaintances out there on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being shared or viewed. It's Celine Driver again. Gonna do another series of videos in my Watches for Life series. This is another one of the mini series that I came up with. Actually, a lot of folks have been asking me to do a state of the collection video. And I thought about doing one video, but that would take a long time and probably be rather boring. So I thought I'd split it up. And I'd probably do 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos, breaking it down by brand. Since I do tend to favor brands a lot, buying within one brand. Not exclusively, but a lot of them do split out in like 3 different specific brands. So, as you saw from the title, my first video in this mini series of the state of the collection is going to be from Zelos. And I keep all the Zelos watches in one of these storage boxes I got off of eBay, where you can put 10 up here and 10 more down here in a drawer. Well, you saw I only have 1 down here in the drawer. I have 10 up in here. So I thought I would open her up and pull them out one by one and do a quick description. Here, I'll give you a little shot of all of those beautiful Zelos watches in bronze or stainless, or in one case titanium. And I've done unboxings of most of these watches already, so you can go back and refer to those videos for detailed explanations of different things. But just pull them out one at a time and go over them. This is my very first Zelos. This is a one of the Hammerheads, which is, I think, my favorite of all the Zelos lines that they have. Hammerhead, bronze, with a meteorite face. From what I remember, and from what Elshin told me, and from what I read, this is a meteorite that was found in Europe. It's a couple million years old. And they've been slicing off pieces of it to make watch faces for many different lines. No two are alike, which makes every meteorite face watch very unique. Bronze and the patina that you can see that's formed. And where I live, it's very warm and humid most of the year. In Florida, I'll just say it. I live in Florida in the United States, and it's warm and humid, I'd say 10 months out of the year. So bronze is going to do particularly interesting things, and I like it. And yes, all my crowns that you'll see, all my screwed down crowns, are unscrewed in this video. I leave them unscrewed for winding purposes. I only screw them down when I wear them. Please spare me the recriminations. And of course, has that big hunky leather band, which I want to pull out for a second here. Bronze Zelos signed buckle, and the beautiful hammerhead shark engraving on the back. Just Zelos does such a great job with the details of a watch. Bezel action is just solid, beautiful, as you would expect with a diver. 120 click. Uses the Swiss SW 200, sorry, SW 200 movement. It is windable, it is hackable, and fantastic loom on the watch. And when you get the kit, it comes with 3 different bands. It comes with a rubber band. It comes with this leather. It also comes with a canvas look strap, which you'll actually get to see in the next watch I pull out, with leather back with a canvas top. And there's also another keeper on these bands I don't need, so I take them off and store them. And just, domed crystal, I mean, fantastic crystal. Just what's not to love? If you're a fan of big chunky watches, the Hammerhead's gonna tick all the buttons boxes. This is my stainless steel Hammerhead with the Damascus bezel with no markings, so it doesn't matter where you leave it. It looks great. This is my second purchase. I've actually put these in order of purchase, so this is my second purchase from Zelos. You can see here's the canvas top with the leather backing strap, one of the 3 that you get with these Hammerhead watches. By the way, they all keep great time. Don't have to play with them very much at all. This might be my favorite Hammerhead. This one is the submarine Hammerhead. And if you look down there at the little red spot there that hopefully the camera picks up, it says 688. The reason it says 688, and I think I've gone over this before, but in case you missed it, 6 Los Angeles nuclear attack submarine, which was retired and sent to the breakers. And one of the people in the breakers yard evidently served on the Los Angeles, which was submarine hull number 688. Hence the nickname of the class of submarines is either the 688 class or the Los Angeles class. He managed to get metal from this nuclear submarine, and Elshin got a hold of it at Zelos and made watch faces of this. And I love this watch because I'm holding a piece of U.S. naval history. I'm holding a piece of metal that was in a submarine that was used to defend my country and my way of life from those that would seek to take it away from me. And I feel honored to have this watch for that reason. And you can see the engraving on the back is a beautiful engraving of a submarine broaching the surface. And otherwise, it's just another beautiful Hammerhead with the bronze that is patinaing in nicely, and the beautiful, crisp bezel action. Oops. Bit of OCD. If I don't get that right, it makes me crazy. There. So this is a favorite. I don't think I would ever sell this unless there was a disaster in my life. Next one is another Hammerhead. This one is one of the titaniums. This one has the meteorite face, black bezel, which I think is a stunning combination. I might someday down the line try and get one of these with the cobalt blue face and bezel. I think that looks great with a titanium bracelet, I should say, and case. Just love it, and a little bit lighter than the bronze one or the steel one, so a little more comfortable to wear. Yes, I do own other Zelos watches than Hammerheads. This one is an Abyss 2. And this one is a big, big chunk of watch. Beautiful engraving of a submarine traveling through an abyss canyon. Big, big watch. This bezel is, when you loosen it, is for turning that inner track bezel. You can see it in the black part there. It turns that so you can actually perhaps even track another time zone with it. This one is another solid bezel mechanism. This one, I mean, this one just looks the part of a dive watch. Like to me is it looks like a gauge on an old steamer engine. Just big, solid, clear to read gauge that you find on a steamship, and great watch. Again, patinaing in nicely with the bronze. Now we have a Helmsman 2 with a small meteorite face and inner bezel, dive bezel, which turns by loosening the upper crown, and then you can turn it. It is bi-directional, but once you set it, you can lock it down. Whoops. That is one hazard. But once you can lock it down with the screw down, and it'll function as a dive bezel as well. Beautiful, not an engraving, but more of a relief cut of an old ship's wheel with the Z logo on there. Just a nice piece there. Leather band. This one is a very soft one. Comes with the other bands as well, and just more of a quote unquote formal watch from Zelos than the other ones. I just like this one. Works well in a business setting. Let's see. This one, I believe, is an Avant. I think it's the Avant. With the skeleton type face and the exhibition back, which is somewhat different for the Zelos line. And you can see the whole workings in there. This one doesn't get a lot of wrist time from me. I don't know why. I like the watch. It's just not one of the ones I pull out a lot. But when I do, it wears well and looks great. So I just wish I could wear it more often. Then I have a trio of Mako divers. Like this one. This one I call my birthday watch. It came out right around my birthday. It was released, and Elshin over at, the owner of Zelos was kind enough to get me a serial number on this thing that matches the date of my birth. So I joked with him. I said I'd really like either the lowest serial number I can get or the serial number that matches my birth date. And he managed to get me the birth date one. So I was very happy about in a Zelos. And a nice small crown that doesn't get in the way. I love that blue. Blue obviously is my favorite color, and that just looks like a great blue. I also have this in the black, or sort of a gray, really, face with the orange inner bezel, with the black outer bezel. Again, great watch. Oops. Like I said, if I don't get that right, it'll sit there and mock me. There. And with the Mako shark on the back. Just love this. What I would love to do, but I'm too scared to do it, is I would love to take this bezel, the blue bezel, put it on this watch. Then I have orange and blue. I know I'm nuts, but hey, once a Florida Gator fan, always a Florida Gator fan. Everything's got to be orange and blue. I also have the same watch in the Batman style bezel as well. And down in here, I have this one, which I forgot to wind. Sorry. Also with the exhibition back, and just a simple meteorite watch face. This one needs to get some more wrist time. It's a pretty watch, it really is. And you may notice, if I get my arm out of the way, you may notice it's empty down here except for that one watch. I wonder if that means anything. Plenty of room for more Zelos watches, right? Anyway, that's my State of Collection Zelos edition. So if you enjoyed the watch video, give me a thumbs up. Comments down there. I respond to all comments. And consider subscribing, because I do videos fairly often, and it'd be good for you if you enjoy my videos to be alerted to when I come out with a new one. So that's the State of My Collection Zelos edition, and I will see you in the next video with more watches.